Good afternoon and welcome to our 2025 Australia Top Dog Award ceremony. I'm Nicole Considine, recruitment consultant here in People to People Melbourne office. On behalf of the team here at People to People and our sponsor Dogs Connect, we are delighted to have you here with us today to celebrate the conclusion of our 5th competition. We're streaming live across Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, X and Instagram, so please feel free to join in and share your thoughts and comments today as we announce the winner of our 2025 Oz Top Dog Awards. So, why dogs? Top Dog first began a decade ago just across the ditch in New Zealand. Back then, our team was exploring the link between productivity and workplace culture, and in 2015 they uncovered global research that confirmed what many of us already knew. Having dogs in the workplace makes a huge difference. The research showed that dogs can boost mental health, reduce stress, increase engagement, and create a stronger, more positive workplace culture. From that discovery, Australia's Top Dog was born. And here we are today, 5 years on, celebrating not only our very best friends, but also the powerful impact they have, not just on our workplaces, but on our everyday lives and our mental health as well. Our 2025 competition kicked off 9 weeks ago, right at the start of July. And since then, more than 200 adorable dogs from across Australia have entered, all hoping to take out the crown. And the standard of entries this year has been incredibly high. The competition has reached over 3.8 million impressions nationwide and sparked conversations everywhere about the role dogs play in our workplaces. Each year, our team is proud to see just how far this competition reaches across the country, and 2025 has been no exception. But with so many people watching and so many incredible dogs taking part, the real challenge came next, deciding who would take home the title. Judging, let alone selecting our winners, is never an easy task, and with the calibre of entries this year being so high, our expert panel certainly had their work out for them. Alongside our People to People representative, we are honoured to have the support and guidance of Dogs Connect and Assistant Dogs Australia on the judging panel. A huge thank you to all of the individuals and teams who gave their time and expertise this year. You'll be hearing more about both Dogs Connect and Assistant Dogs Australia a little later in the show. But now it's time to get on to the awards. So let's kick off our 2025 ceremony with the first award. Our Oz Top Office Dog Award is the one that started it all and remains one of our favourites. Whether curled up under a desk, joining video calls, or greeting the team each morning, these dogs bring joy, calm, and connection to the workplace. This award honours the ultimate four-legged teammate, a dog who not only supports their person, but lifts the spirits of everyone around them with their quirks, talents, and the unique way they brighten work life. Let's take a look at our top 20 finalists for the 2025 Australia Top Office Dog. Baloo, Bentley, Billy, Blondie, Bruce, Chase, Delilah, Evie, Frosty, Ginny, Gus, J-Lo, Maggie Gregg, Maisie, Maple, Mo Whiskers, Olive, Reginald, Stanley, and Theo. Out of the hundreds of entries, we selected our top 20 finalists that we've shortlisted down to our top 10, and our judges had the extremely difficult task to select our top 3, which we are thrilled to announce. So, in third place is Stanley. You may remember Stanley from last year's Oz Top Dog competition. Now 3 years old and 7 years wiser in dog years, this Cavoodle has launched his own campaign to claim the title of the principal at DFG Legal. He greets every staff member at the door, brings comfort to anxious clients, and fills the workplace with joy through his zoomies, cuddles, and even soft protests when clients try to leave. His presence has had a remarkable impact. For staff, he's a daily boost to well-being and morale. For clients, particularly those nervous about seeking legal advice, he is a calming presence that makes the office feel warm and approachable. Stanley has become an irreplaceable part of the office culture, a true four-legged colleague whose impact is felt by everyone he meets. Congratulations, Stanley. In second place is Maple. Bringing Maple to work brightens everyone's day. She lifts the mood of staff, patients, and even the postman, quickly becoming a much-loved part of the clinic. The clinic's patients are predominantly men affected by prostate cancer, and Maple provides a welcome distraction in what can often be a stressful emotional environment. Patients often peek around the corner just to the gym tap before their appointment. What sets Maple apart is how seamlessly she has settled into the rhythm of the clinic. She knows when to curl up quietly, when to follow staff through the rooms, and when the waiting area needs a little lift. Maple isn't just a pet at work, she's part of the team, bringing comfort, joy, and companionship to everyone she meets. Well done, Maple. And finally, in first place, and the 2025 Top Office Dog winner is J-Lo. Every day, J-Lo goes to work at the National Vietnam Veterans Museum. She's become an unspoken part of the museum's heart, bringing quiet comfort to veterans, staff, volunteers, and visitors alike. Quite simply, she puts a smile on your face. J-Lo has an extraordinary ability to sense when someone needs her, whether it's a veteran pausing in reflection, a volunteer needing a lift, or a visitor searching for calm. For the team, she's a morale booster and a grounding presence. She's more than a pet, she's part of the team, a bridge between people, and a gentle reminder of the power of simple joys and unconditional companionship. J-Lo doesn't just brighten the room, she finds the people who need her the most exactly when they need her. J-Lo and our owner Braxton should now be ready to go on the stream, so let's meet the winner of our 2025 Australian Top Office Dog. Hi, how are you?
I'm very good. J-Lo, well done.
Well done, J-Lo. Just a couple of quick questions that we wanted to ask. The judges were obviously very moved by the incredible work and support that J-Lo offers to not only yourself, but those around her. Can you tell us a little bit about J-Lo and the story of how she became part of your life?
So J-Lo became part of my life because in 2023, I was diagnosed with stage 4 metastasized prostate cancer. And look, there's a whole lot of things that go along with that, and it does change your life. And I had been offered a dog. I didn't want a dog because I felt that I was letting my family down. I'd also be letting a dog down by doing this. And then finally I caved in after I met J-Lo. And from that point onwards, she has been a part of the furniture here. She walks around In the afternoons, if we have school groups, she will go out and meet the school groups. So she's an educator at the same time. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. And you mentioned that she joins you at the National Vietnam Veterans Museum. What inspired you to start bringing her along, and what does a typical shift look like for her there?
So everyone is fantastic here. And as you said, I work at the National Vietnam Veterans Museum, and part of that is that we have veterans that donate their time here. And those veterans sometimes are not blessed with the greatest of lives after coming back from conflict. And Jayla has this great ability to engage and put a smile on your face. So she has been really rewarding for our volunteers, our veterans, and of course she puts a smile on everyone's face when she's in the office anyway.
Yeah, that's so lovely. And you mentioned that she's got incredible ability to sense when someone needs her. Is there a particular story or moment that you could share with us from where she's really made a difference to someone?
There's a few. There's one that always sticks out in my mind. We have a young guy. He's a school lad, and he donates his time. And the first day that he was working when J-Lo was here, J-Lo went out of my office and was gone for about 5 minutes, then came back and then went out again and kept doing this for half the day. And I thought, what is going on here? She's really unsettled. So I go out and she is with Jaden, engaging with Jaden. And Jaden has quite a lot of health issues. So this young lady has this really good understanding of people and the need to be with them if they're not 100%. And so when Jaden had finished the day, of course, he's too young to drive. His mother came and picked him up, and they then engaged with her for over an hour. And I just left them to be, because I could see that J-Lo is bringing both of them so much joy. And so much so they're now looking at some form of assistant dog for Jaden. And, with a bit of luck, I'll help them out along the way.
Yeah, that's incredible. Thank you for sharing that story. And congratulations once again to J-Lo being our 2025 Australia Top Office Dog.
Thank you very much to you guys. Thank you to the sponsors and organisations, Dogs Connect and Assistance Dogs. Fantastic outcome, not just for her, but to everyone that entered. I'm sure every dog is a champion in themselves.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. And as you said, this year's competition wouldn't have been possible without the amazing support of our sponsor, Dogs Connect. So, thank you so much. And we'll go through Dogs Connect a little bit more now.
Thank you, people and people. Thank you, everyone.
So Dogs Connect is Australia's leading wellbeing dog organisation. They have developed expertise in teaching organisations how to build best practices supporting the successful introduction of a wellbeing dog into their community in ways that are strongly linked to the welfare. They support hundreds of communities across Australia in education, care and justice settings and community service organisations. Focuses on creating natural, mutual, reciprocal opportunity and connectedness between humans and dogs in an extremely broad range of settings. We're now joined by the founder of Dogs Connect, Grant Shannon. Welcome, Grant. How are you?
Good, thanks, Nicole. Thanks for having me.
Good, it's nice to have you. First off, can you give us a little bit of information about yourself and a bit of an insight into the work that Dogs Connect do?
Yeah, sure. We work with communities who would love to have a dog as a member of the community, and it's for big places that are really stimulating, like schools and hospitals and prisons. That can be really hard to navigate in ways that make sure dogs are really healthy and dogs are enjoying being there. And so that's what we do. We come in and teach people in big organisations how to be able to have a dog as part of the community in a way that is really focused on the animal's well-being. That means we need to teach how to build process so that we know that this is about making sure the dog's happy, healthy, and from there on, most of the impacts and most of the really great stuff kind of happens naturally. So I guess we help to put process in place to enable it, and so many people want to enable it. So it's fantastic. We love what we do.
Yeah, that's incredible. And as you said, so Dogs Connect place trained therapy communities. You guys build relationships with a well-being dog who then become a living part of the environment. So I guess what makes that approach different, and what are some of the benefits of that?
Such a good question, Nicole. It's really different to the idea of that we need to train a dog, because we can have a dog that's what we call trained, and we can bring that dog into a highly stimulating and highly dynamic environment, and it can still go really wrong for that dog. And unfortunately, if it goes wrong for a dog, that can have implications on humans too. So we're talking about, and we're aiming to teach people about building a relationship that's based on understanding and about seeing dogs as sentient beings and as learners. And so, we're kind of shifting the lens a little bit and saying, let's not say this dog's trained and that he or she can handle whatever comes her way when she's here. Let's do everything we can to understand this animal. Let's make sure that we build relationships with this animal, so this animal can come in and she can feel safe and she can feel like she belongs and she can be herself. And that's, again, really coming down to, that's when the connection happens really naturally. That's when we see the most beautiful moments, when those relationships are built really authentically. And so we educate humans is really what we do. And we're all about just understanding animals.
Right, I love that. And Dogs Connect does such incredible work with support dogs and the wider community. But what was it about Australia Top Dog that made you want to be part of this competition?
Oh, look, it's just, firstly, it's a joy. Anything to do with celebrating dogs is a joy. And, it's just, I'll put my hand up straight away. But probably more importantly, it's about reflecting how involved these dogs are in the lives of their people. And we're talking about workplaces, we're talking about work that dogs do, and to reflect on, I know in the judging session, my main point in the judging session was, I feel like I really want every one of these dogs to win this award, because in general, the involvement of these dogs in our lives is something that I absolutely love. I'm really passionate about it. And when the question was, would I like to be involved in this project, absolutely, it's joyful. But also, on the other hand, let's celebrate, let's bring it to the people and build awareness around the roles these dogs play. There's so many of them. I genuinely wish every one of them could win. It's tough. It's really tough trying to say this is the winner, because there's just so many amazing stories and amazing impacts that are coming through this competition. And yeah, thank you to every dog in the world is probably my finishing comment.
Yeah, I don't envy you with that judging. I don't know. I could have done it, honestly. There would have been 100 winners. I would have picked them all. So yeah, you had a very, very hard job on your hand. But yeah, as you said, all of the dogs are doing amazing work. So thank you. If you want to learn more, obviously, about Dogs Connect, you can click on the link that's in the comments now, or visit www.dogsconnect.net.au. So yeah, a big thank you to you and the team, obviously, at Dogs Connect, for your support as our sponsor this year. and this year's competition has been one of our biggest yet, with incredible engagement and entries from across the country, and we couldn't have delivered it without Dogs Connect on board. So thank you very much.
Thank you, People to People, and thank you to all of the dogs. Thanks.
Great. Let's now move on to our second award of Australian Top Dog, Top Dog with a Job. The Oz Top Dog with a Job Award shines a spotlight on Australia's most inspirational working dog. This award celebrates dogs that go above and beyond to make a positive impact, whether supporting people or fellow animals, improving well-being, or creating meaningful change in their communities. Let's take a look at the top 20 finalists for the 2025 Top Dog with a Job. Barkley, Blink, Buddy, Ice, Kira, Kaya, Iris, Tali, Zeb, Louis, Lula, Matilda, Maxine, Miss Ollie, Nemesis, Nina, Pipsqueak, Quinn, Artie, and Roxy. From hundreds of incredible entries, we narrowed the field down to our top 20, then to our top 10. And from there, our judges faced the tough challenge of choosing just 3 finalists. And today, we're excited to reveal the top 3. So, in third place is Maxi. Maxi is more than just a dog, he's a lifesaver. Before Maxi came along, his owner had lost all independence and lived with the constant risk of fainting. From day one, Maxi seemed to know he had a job to do. He began naturally alerting to changes in heart rate, and through training, he quickly learned to detect high blood pressure, low blood sugar, and other warning signs before symptoms appeared. Thanks to Maxi, his owner can now drive, go out alone, and live with independence again. He has saved lives countless times, and in doing so has also given his entire family their lives back. Congratulations, Maxi. In second place, it is Miss Ollie. Miss Ollie is an incredible dog who continues to make a remarkable impact in her community and beyond. In 2025, Ollie began supporting staff at Wollongong Hospital in ICU every second month, as well as the Illawarra local health team at the Oran Centre. She also added Albion Park High to her schedule, making it 5 high schools where she works closely with wellbeing teams to support students' mental health. But her work goes even further. She visits Lifeline Sutherland and South Coast every month, MacArthur Paediatric Practice, and is part of the Canine Court Companion Programme with guide dogs and victim services every Tuesday. She's got a busy schedule. Ollie also supports Wollongong Library during HSC trials and is a familiar face at the Are You OK Day events across schools. From recovery centres in flood-affected Taree to police and ambulance call centres in Illawarra, Ollie brings calm, comfort and connection wherever she goes. Well done, Miss Ollie. And now for the winner of the 2025 Top Dog with a Job, it's Nina. Assistant dog Nina is a vibrant, loyal Labrador with a truly life-saving gift. Nina can detect the chemical changes in the body before her handler experience an epileptic seizure. When she senses this, she nudges or bops her to move her to a safe place, preventing serious injury and even saving her life. She's already performed more than 150 seizure alerts this year, including waking in the middle of the night to keep her handler safe. There's no medical device or technology that can do what Nina does, making her role both vital and extraordinary. She provides independence, safety, and peace of mind, not just for her handler, but also for her family and friends. Unfortunately, Nina and her owner Danny were unable to join us on the stream today, but Nina is an outstanding assistant dog whose work makes a real difference every day. She sets a strong example of the vital role dogs play in supporting people's health and well-being. Congratulations once again to Nina for being our 2025 Australia Top Dog with a Job winner. As we mentioned earlier, one of the great benefits of Oz Top Dog is the incredible reach that it produces across the country. And this year, we wanted to be able to use that reach and give the love back to our community. Each year, our competition is proudly supported by a number of incredible charities across Australia, all dedicated to making a real difference for dogs and their communities. This year, every voter has had the chance to contribute directly to our chosen mental health charities or dog organisations, helping extend the impact beyond the award themselves. Our first charity is Assistant Dogs Australia. Assistant Dogs Australia is a national charity that places highly trained, internationally accredited assistant dogs with people with physical disability, PTSD and autism. It takes 2 years and costs more than $60,000 to train an assistance dog, which is provided to the recipient with no cost. ADA receives the full recurring government funding, instead relying on public donations, corporate partnerships, grants and requests. Assistant dogs empower connection, inclusion and independence for people with disability. And the second is Headspace. Headspace is Australia's national youth mental health foundation, providing early intervention mental health services to 12 to 25-year-olds. Each year, Headspace helps thousands of young people access vital support for our Headspace centres in communities across Australia. Their online and phone counselling services, vocational services and presence in schools. Donations will remain open to the end of this Friday, so if you would like to contribute, please visit www.oztopdog.com.au. And it's now time to announce our third and final award for the 2025 Top Dog. The People's Choice. We believe that no dog should ever be left behind, and that's why in 2025, every dog entered was eligible for the People's Choice Award, a celebration of the joy and impact of our furry friends and what they bring with or without a job title. And as always, this award is decided by you, the people, which means we can skip straight to the best part, announcing this year's 3 winners of the 2025 Top Dog People's Choice Award. In third place is Delilah. Delilah works with students across her school in supporting attendance, engagement, and positive behaviour. Due to Delilah's work with their students and with complex needs, we have had a significant reduction in negative behaviours, significant improvements in attendance and engagement. Delilah works with the students with complex health, physical disability, and mental health needs. Congratulations, Delilah, and we love your bunny ears. In second place is Cruz. Every day, Cruz brings joy, laughter, and spreads happiness to his loyal followers. Through his posts, he is on a mission to break the stereotype and show the true nature of his misunderstood breed. His yearly calendar supports and raises money for animal rescues, making tails wag and lies better. Well done, Cruz. And finally, the winner of 2025 Top Dogs People's Choice Awards is Dexter. When Johnny first found Dexter at just 3 months old, he was mentally drained. Despite never having had a puppy before, the impact Dexter had was immediate and phenomenal. Now, 6-month-old, Dexter goes everywhere with Johnny, keeping him calm in anxious moments, cruising on the motorbike with his helmet and goggles, or perched on the shoulder while shopping. He even knows when it's time for a break, and the local cafes already have his puppuccino order memorized. After 20 years without a dog, Johnny can't imagine life without Dexter, and the smiles Dexter brings to everyone's face every day are truly priceless. Please welcome the 2025 Top Dogs People's Choice winner, Dexter, and his owner, Johnny. Hi, Johnny. Hi, Dexter. How are you?
Hi.
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 So many kisses.
Oh, he's just all over it today.
Hi,
Oh, wow.
congratulations.
I don't know what to say. Like, yeah, well, first of all, congratulations to all the dogs with the job. Yeah, I do not envy the judges. That would have been a hard
I
one.
know.
As for People's Choice, yeah, I'm still waiting for someone to say it's a joke.
No, it's definitely real, and we're very, very pleased for you. I guess tell us a little bit about how and when you met Dexter and what made you decide to bring him home, besides all
Well,
the kisses.
Well, yeah, I decided. A friend of mine actually told me, maybe you should get a dog that might change your outlook. And I thought, you know what, I got some time. Let's go. So we started looking, and yeah, we ended up coming across Dexter, and it's the way he interacted with me and everything. He just, I couldn't leave him, and from the day I got him till now, the longest I've spent away from him has been when he got desexed. So, like, yeah, I cannot imagine a day without him. He's unreal.
Oh, that's so special. And you mentioned as well that he keeps you calm in anxious moments. Can you, I guess, tell us a little bit more about the impact that he's had on your life, both day to day and obviously overall as well?
Yeah, well, I suffer with social anxiety, and it gets pretty bad at times. And he's yelling at the birds. So yeah, it gets pretty bad at times, but I haven't trained Dexter in any way to help me with my anxiety needs or anything. But whenever I'm anxious, he seems to know. He always makes me pretty much stop, and as soon as I'm sitting down, he'll just give me a lot of affection, and It's hard not to be happy when he's forever licking you. It's great.
Yes, yeah, definitely loving those kisses. And I love the picture, obviously, of him with you out on the bike in his little helmet and goggles. How did you first decide to take him on the bike?
Well, yeah, one day we were just there and I had a backpack and we're in the backpack and one of my friends said, "Oh, you should get him these, like, there's helmets and goggles for him." I was like, "Oh, I'll see how he goes." And like, because he wears the outfits and stuff. So I thought, yeah, why not? And ever since then, whenever we're on the bike, he wears goggles and he's got his little helmet and everyone says, "Oh, why'd you get a pink one?" I said, "Well, hopefully people will see him easier." So, but yeah, he doesn't seem to mind it. Because he was always trying to get his head up in the wind. And now with the goggles, he just makes sure that he's in it all the time.
Oh, I love that. Love that. Well, I love that picture. And yeah, congratulations again to Dexter for taking the crown of the 2025 Top Dogs People's Choice. It was lovely to chat with you.
Oh, thank you very much, and thank you to everyone that voted. I'm still, I can't believe that he actually won.
No, definitely real. Congratulations. Have a nice
No
rest of your
worries.
day.
Thank you.
Yeah. So on behalf of the entire team of People to People, thank you for joining us today and being part of this year's competition. People to People is an award-winning recruitment agency and HR provider with people and their dogs at the heart of what we do. Since 2005, we've been connecting talent and opportunity across Australia nationwide, and a team of specialists dedicated to helping individuals and businesses succeed. Whether you're looking to grow your career or strengthen your team, People to People is here to support all your recruitment and staffing needs. And that brings us to the close off of this year's competition. A big thank you to everyone that joined us today and all who took part in the 2025 Australia Top Dog. Over the past few months, we've celebrated our very best friends and highlighted the incredible, awesome ways they enrich our lives. Every entry was unique, yet one theme stood out: that each of your dogs has made a meaningful difference to your mental health and well-being, and that made it no easy task for our judges to choose the finalists and winners. You all claim to have the best dog, and you were all right. So thank you for sharing your stories and making this year's competition so special.